Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek.
All right, next up we've got Umar Sai versus Ion the Hulk Cutelaba. You've got Cutelaba, a man whose entire game plan can be summarized as sprint directly at opponent and see what happens. So, yeah, stylistically this fight could get chaotic fast. Let's break it down. Umar Sai coming in as a -180 favorite with a record of 12-1. Umar Sai is quickly becoming one of those prospects in the light heavyweight division that people look at and think, yeah, I'd rather fight someone else. The man is 6'4" with an 83-inch reach, which at light heavyweight is basically the wingspan of a small aircraft, and he knows how to use it. Sai's game revolves around suffocating, grappling, and positional control. Once he gets his hands on you, he's extremely good at dragging the fight to the mat and turning it into a grappling clinic. Body locks, trips, chain wrestling. He's constantly looking for ways to get the fight where he wants it. And once it hits the ground, things get ugly. Sai has long limbs and extremely dangerous submission instincts. Rear naked chokes, neck cranks, anaconda-style squeezes. If he gets your back or wraps up your neck, the fight can end very quickly. He's also a brutal ground and pound fighter. Those long arms mean his elbows travel a very long distance, which is great for him and terrible for the person underneath him. Another thing that stands out about Sai is his defensive numbers. He barely gets hit. In his UFC debut, he literally absorbed 0 significant strikes, which is one of those stats that makes analysts double-check the numbers to make sure the keyboard didn't glitch. But there are still a few question marks with Sai. For one, his striking game is still developing. Most of his offense revolves around setting up grappling exchanges, so if someone can keep the fight standing, we haven't fully seen how he handles a prolonged striking battle. And there's also the cardio question. Because most of his fights end quickly, we haven't seen him go deep into a grueling 15-minute war very often. Still, physically and technically, he's one of the more interesting grappling prospects at 205. Ion the Hulk Cutelaba, coming in as a +155 underdog with a record of 19-11. Now, Ion Cutelaba fights like someone told him the fight only lasts 30 seconds, and he fully believes it. The man explodes out of the gate like he's trying to break the sound barrier. 15 first-round finishes tells you everything you need to know. When Cutelaba starts fast, he's terrifying. He swings with bad intentions, shoots explosive takedowns, and generally creates absolute chaos in the opening minutes. And he's not just wild either, he actually has solid wrestling. His Greco-Roman and Sambo background gives him strong takedown entries and powerful clinch control. When he gets on top, he can be very dangerous with ground and pound or quick submissions. But Cutelaba's biggest enemy has always been his own energy bar. Because when that first-round storm doesn't end the fight, things tend to get rough. His cardio drops, his movement slows, and opponents who survive the early chaos often start taking control in the later rounds. We've seen it happen plenty of times. Round 1, Hulk smash. Round 2, Hulk slightly confused. Round 3, Hulk very tired. And while he has added some submission wins recently, submission defense has historically been one of the weak spots in his game. 4 of his losses have come by submission, which is something that becomes very relevant against a grappler like Sai. Still, if there's anyone in the division capable of ruining a prospect's night with pure violence, it's Ion Cutelaba. So, who wins? If Cutelaba wins this fight, it probably happens early. His explosive pressure and power can overwhelm opponents in the opening minutes, and if he lands something big or secures an early takedown, things could get chaotic quickly. But if Sai wins, it likely comes from weathering that early storm and dragging the fight into grappling exchanges. His length, submissions, and positional control could start becoming a serious problem once the fight slows down. This matchup really comes down to survival versus explosion. Can Sai survive the first-round madness, or does Cutelaba smash the puzzle before it gets solved? Official pick, I'm rolling with Umar Sai. But this one comes with extremely low confidence. Sai has the grappling tools and physical advantages that could neutralize Cutelaba over time, especially if the fight reaches the later rounds. But Cutelaba is one of the most dangerous first-round fighters in the entire division, so surviving those opening minutes is going to be absolutely critical.
If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.